So let us solve the next question. So find the Fourier cosine transform of e power minus a into x, where a is any positive constant. So first let us write the formula of the Fourier cosine transform, right? So now let us substitute the value of f of x here. Now look at this. We cannot able to apply Bernoulli rule for this because since this is the product of one exponential function and one trigonometric function we have, and here if you consider any function, if you do the differentiation, it never equal to 0 after finitely many times of differentiation, right? So that's why we cannot make use of Bernoulli's rule here. So we have a standard result for this. So we know that integration of ax into cos bx, we know this, right? So what is that? It is e power ax divided by a square plus b square into, so a into cos bx plus b into sin bx. So we know this formula, right? So here a equals to minus a and x equals to 1, x equals to u, right? Okay, it is enough to substitute a by minus a and b by b by u. So we will get this. So what happens here? It is e power minus ax divided by a square. What is a? Minus a whole square. What is minus a whole square? It is a square. Plus b square. What is b here? U. So it is u square into. So a. What is a? Minus a. Right? Into cos bx. That is cos ux plus b. So b equals to u into sin ux. Right? So the lower limit is 0. The upper limit is infinity. Right? So now let us calculate the upper limit. Substitute x equals to infinity, right? So if we substitute x equals to infinity here, a is a positive constant and this will become what? E power minus infinity, right? E power minus infinity. And remember, e power minus infinity is what? E power minus infinity is, we can write it as 1 by e power infinity. And I know that 1 e power infinity is infinity, and I know that 1 by infinity is 0. So e power minus infinity is what? It is 0. So we can directly say that the upper limit, if you substitute x equals to infinity, so the upper limit is 0. Minus, let us calculate the lower limit. 0 into anything is 0, right? Let us calculate the lower limit. So x equal to 0. So what happens if I substitute x equal to 0? E power minus a into 0, that is e power 0. E power 0 is 1 divided by a square plus u square into minus a into cos u into 0, that is cos 0. Cos 0 is 1 plus u into sin 0 is 0. This is the lower limit. So what is the remaining thing here? It is minus 1 divided by a square plus u square into, so it is minus a plus 0. So minus into minus will be plus. So it will be, the answer is a divided by a square plus u square. So this is the answer. So let us solve the next question. So find the Fourier Sine Transform for the same function f of x equals to minus a into x. So again we have to write the formula for the Fourier Sine Transform. Now let us substitute the value of f of x here. And again we have to make use of a standard result to find the integration value of this. So it is e power ax into sin bx dx. So that is equal to what? So e power ax divided by a square plus b square into, so a into sin bx minus b into cos bx. So this is the formula, right? So now, here let us replace a by minus a and b by u. So we will get the solution. So what happens? It is e power minus ax divided by a square. It is minus a whole square, that is again a square plus b square, that is u square into a means what? It is minus a into sin bx. It is sin ux minus b. So b equals to u. So cos bx, that is ux. Right? So the lower limit is 0 and the upper limit is infinity. So let us calculate the upper limit. Put x equals to infinity. So if I substitute x equals to infinity is e power minus infinity, and I know that e power minus infinity is 0, right? So it is the upper limit is 0 minus. Let us calculate the lower limit. Substitute x equal to 0. If I substitute x equal to 0, it is e power 0 is 1. So it is 1 by a square plus u square, and here it is, sin 0 is 0. So 0 into anything is 0 minus u into, so cos 0 is 1. So it's minus u. So the final answer is minus into minus plus u divided by a square plus u square. So that is the Fourier sine transform of e power minus ax.